Are you ready for some yoga? I'm Jamie from the Siskiyou Family YMCA. Welcome to Gentle Gentle Yoga. This practice is 30 minutes in length, and in addition to your yoga mat, I highly recommend using blocks. It really helps to bring the earth up to you in case you need a little assistance. And I also highly recommend having a blanket or a block to sit on for the seated postures. It helps to elevate the tailbone and it just makes it more comfortable. So the accessible, or I should say, so the postures are a little more accessible. In addition to that, I just want you to take what you can, leave the rest, have a beautiful time in this magical practice of yoga. And we will start in Tadasana, the Sanskrit word for mountain posture. So we'll stand up nice and tall, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up, spread your fingers wide, and let's bring the hands to the heart and just tune in. Yoga means union in Sanskrit, and it's not just about moving your body, it's about really trying to calm the mind, calm the nervous system, and make your life easier and less, help to reduce suffering. And it's really beautiful in the brain. It helps to reduce stress and helps to reduce anxiety, and it staves off dementia, Alzheimer's, this mindfulness. But it can be really weird at first. So just try to take yourself out of your comfort zone for a moment. And we use the mat as a metaphor for life. We're taking ourselves to, a little different place maybe than what we're used to. And that uses the brain in a different way. All right, so standing up nice and tall with your eyes closed or a slightly downward gaze, hands at the heart. Take a deep breath in. Inhale nice and deep, fill those lungs. Exhale, flutter your eyes open, reach up, rise up, spread your fingers wide, and then exhale. In today's practice, we are going to do a couple of modified sun salutations, as we always do, which helps to warm up the body. We are also going to be doing some modified warrior postures. And so I just invite you to try and do what you can and just leave the rest. Sometimes it's nice to watch, just in case you haven't done some of the postures before, just to see what they look like first and create a little memory in your brain first. All right, one more deep breath in, reach and rise. Exhale, bring those hands to the shoulders, and let's take a couple of shoulder rolls using those elbows to draw some big circles, and then reverse. Getting a little shoulder stimulation, lubrication to the joints, warming up a little bit. All right, let's do a little swing side to side. We call these rag dolls. Just let your arms kind of hit you. But what we're doing really is we're twisting, and we're also testing our balance. We're taking ourselves side to side and allowing our body to keep us upright. There's a lot of mechanisms that are at play when we are standing, trying to stay balanced. Speaking of which, we're going to do a balance challenge today as well. So you're always welcome to hold on to something. All right, if you're at the Y, you can go to the back of the room and hang on to the ballet bar, grab onto one of the bikes. If you're at home, you can use a wall or whatever you have available. Let's pick up our knees a few times and just make some nice big knee lifts. Or if you need to make them smaller, make them smaller. Again, everything I say is an invitation. Just want you to do your best. And it's amazing how quickly we get strong, right? In exercise, we call that, we call it the SAID principle, SAID, specific adaptations to imposed demand. Let's now kick our rear. So we'll pull the heels in. And if we try something that's a little bit harder than what we're used to, our muscles start to adapt to that and they get stronger. So we want to be careful not to be complacent in our exercise and stay in the same spot all the time. So I like to try to bring some challenges in here and there. But again, just do what you can. All right, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? But be careful. Find your edge, but don't go over the edge. All right, so let's shear up our posture just a little bit. Find buoyancy in your knees. Feet are hip distance apart. Take a little tailbone tilt and then let it go. And then tailbone tilt and let it go. And these pelvic floor exercises really open up that lumbar spine. pelvic tilt and let it go. And then with your buoyant knees, your bent knees, let your arms be out at your sides and take a couple of hip circles to really open up that pelvic floor and your lumbar spine. And close your eyes if you need to, and reverse. You might start a competition with one of your yogis, one of your partners. See who can take the biggest stirs. Very nice. Okay, so let's roll the neck a few times. Chin down and roll over to one shoulder. Bring it down and roll over to the other side. Couple more. Rolling down and over, and then rolling down and over. Let's actually go one more. My neck is feeling like it needs a little extra loving this morning. And down. And then bring your chin down and just let your neck lengthen. Let your head be heavy. Let gravity pull it forward. And then rise up. Reach up with your arms. Spread your fingers really wide. Exhale, hands right into the heart. And let's stretch our fingers and the wrist at the same time. So take one hand and pull back on all your fingers and stretch your wrist. Pull your shoulders down so your shoulders aren't getting tense. And then get your thumb on that side. And then let's go the other direction. Grab the back of the hand and pull it down. When we start getting, let's go to the other side, start practicing more yoga, and you're on your hands and knees, we want to strengthen the wrists. Not only does the move strengthen your wrists, but we want to manually strengthen it as well. It's like breaking down each of the asanas or postures and creating exercises to make them more powerfully strong while we're in them. All right. So first I'm going to show we'll do a couple sun salutations, and we'll do those little warrior postures. So reach up, rise up, fan your arms out, fan your fingers out like angel wings, and then exhale, bring them down. And then inhale, reach and rise, and then exhale down. Now see if you can add a little back bend. Reach and rise, squeeze your butt, pull your heart up, reach your fingers and down. One more time. Inhale, reach and rise, angel wings up. And then this time, exhale and take a forward fold. So if you're new to practice, make sure you watch first and then do it. And if you've been here, you know what to do. Let your heavy weight come forward slightly, and then let your neck relax. Pull your navel tight, using blocks to rest upon if you need them to bring the earth up to you. If you're okay to be heavy with your arms free, breathe. Notice the feels and the sensations in the backside of your body. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale. All right, inhale, reach and rise, root to lift, and then exhale, hands right into the heart. With your hands at your heart, take a twist. Lift your elbows, but pull your shoulders down. Take a twist. Inhale, over to your right. Inhale, front. Exhale, twist left. And one more. Inhale, twist right. Can you go a little further? Keep going. And exhale, front. Inhale, bring it over to the side. And then back to the front. So we'll do that after we reach and rise. Inhale, reach and rise. Gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Hold it down here for one breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach and rise. Arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist around to your right. Inhale. Exhale, twist around to your left. Inhale, and hold hands at heart. Reach and rise, gentle back bend. And exhale, float all the way down. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Add on a half lift where you anchor somewhere, blocks or the floor or your shins. Wherever you're anchored, pull your heart through the gate of the shoulders. Your knees can be bent here. Keep your neck nice and long. Pull the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Take a deep breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands come to the heart in prayer pose. Inhale, twist around to your right. Exhale to the front. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale to the front. Reach and rise, gentle bend back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lower down your hips and take your arms in front for chair. Utkatasana. Plug in your shoulders. See if you can pick up your toes. Drop your tailbone just a little bit and take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Now keep shining your heart forward so that you're not leaning down. You want to be leaning up with your heart. And if that means your hands are resting, then that's better. If you want to go full, then you bring the arms up in that most uncomfortable position by your ears. Inhale, exhale, rise. Ooh, heart rate goes up. All right, now we're working. Inhale, reach and rise. Big breath in. Exhale, gentle forward fold all the way down, guiding your body. Inhale to a half lift, anchor and pull. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, drop your hips, lift your arms to chair. And then only if you feel like you can lift the arms. Inhale and exhale, rise. So we're going to take a couple of those warrior postures now. Standing up nice and tall, Tadasana. Arms to the heart, hands to the heart, and then bring your hands down to your sides. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Find a little buoyancy in your knees and then lift your toes a couple times and spread them as wide as you can. When you spread your toes, you create a better foundation. And always keep a little buoyancy in the knees. Okay, here we go. Reach and rise, both arms up for warrior one arms. Inhale. So you want to lift up with your fingers as high as you can, but then plug your shoulders back down. And I know it's hard. It's difficult because you're reaching and you're pulling back down. So you're lifting and you're reaching down. Can you squeeze your bottom, tighten up your kneecaps, pull them up, and then don't forget your arms are reaching again, and exhale. And ooh, that just creates so much energy and heat. Okay, so we'll do that again. Inhale, reach and rise up to warrior one. Practice. Lift that heart. Feel your rib cage. Feel your bottom get strong. So your toes are spread. Your knees are soft. Your tailbone has a very slight tuck. Shoulders are plugged in. Fingers are reaching like crazy to the ceiling. And then you relax. All right, so we'll do warrior two, arms facing this way in Tadasana, legs, and then we'll try the real legs for those that want to. I don't recommend it if you're just starting out gentle to do warrior legs. I would keep the legs right here if you're just starting out or you don't feel comfortable. So one more time here. Inhale, reach arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, take your right arm to the right and look right, and your left arm to the left. Look over your right middle finger. Pull your hands as far away as you can from one another, and then drop your shoulders down and act like there's energy coming out of your fingertips. Look over your right middle finger. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rise up with both arms. Exhale, turn and look to the left and look over your left middle finger. Pull both hands away and really turn your neck and look. Get that neck strong. Notice your toes, tailbone, kneecaps. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, rise up with both arms. Exhale, hands come to heart. That makes a lot of fire and a lot of heat and a lot of energy. So just be in the moment and listen to your body. If it's like, oh, I can't do that anymore, I just want to watch, this is your chance to make some muscle memory in your brain. If you want to participate, you can continue to stand in Tadasana and do those same arms with your legs staying to the front and just turning your head side to side. If you decide you want to do the legs, however, we are going to step back like you're on two tracks. I'm going to turn to the side to show you, but you want to step back like you're on two tracks with your left leg. And when you do that, there's space, like two tracks, not a tightrope, okay? So step back with that left leg. Your right knee is bending. You want to ground down and turn out that left foot about 45 degrees. And then reach up both arms in that warrior one position. So keep your right knee bent And stay heavy in your right heel and your right knee. Take a deep breath in. Reach to the heavens, reach, reach, reach. Inhale. And then exhale, reaching your right arm forward and your left arm back. If you're doing the original version, you're just going to be turning your head and your arms out to the sides. If you're doing this version, then the legs are different. So hopefully this is making sense. Reach those arms, take a deep breath in. Exhale, go back up to warrior one. Notice how your chest comes back to the front, and then step up to Tadasana. Warrior one and two, good job. Okay, other side. Let your arms down for balance. Step back with your right foot. Turn out your right foot 45 degrees, bend into your left knee. Be heavy in your left heel and your left knee. And then rise up, reach up. Make sure your outside knife edge of your right foot is pressing down. Toes are spread wide, pressing down. Navel is tight. Reach your arms up. Warrior one. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the left arm in front and the right arm behind. Look over your left middle finger. Deep breath. Powerful arms. We've got this. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reach both arms up. Warrior one. Turn your chest to the front. And then exhale, step up to Tadasana. Ooh, enough of that. Now the next class will add a little bit more, but we want to get down to the floor now. So let's let's just actually take a breath here for a moment. I know that's a lot. If you're comfortable, maybe interlace your fingers and open your heart. Pull your heart forward, lifting, and then again, squeezing your bottom side, lifting your heart, squeezing shoulder blades together, and pulling your collarbones apart from one another. Excellent. Okay, all of this is building power and strength in the legs, and not only for fall prevention, but just to be able to do life better, easier, less suffering, more fun. Yes, it's fun. Yoga is fun, right? Deep breath in, reach and rise. Gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. And exhale, forward fold and step back to hands and knees and grab wrist wedges and knee pads. It's also another idea to use a knee pad. If your knees are really uncomfortable on the floor, you can just set a blanket or something underneath to make it more comfortable. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, lift your tailbone. That's cow. Exhale, tuck for cat. Look at your belly button. Tuck so hard under. Inhale, lift. Heart comes forward. Lift your tailbone. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, tuck. And let's do one more. Inhale, lift and rise. And then exhale. Now, I'm going to give yogi's choice here. Keep going at your own pace, maybe 2 or 3 more. And if you like to kind of exaggerate and find a little bit of range of motion change in this in cat cow, please find whatever version you like. And then find yourself back in tabletop. In the next posture, we're simply going to come down onto our forearms and hold this, and then extend on your forearms, extend your right leg behind you and push into your right ball of your foot. Now, we want to make sure that we are shearing up and not sagging through the core. So on your elbows and hands, with that right foot behind, ball of foot pushing back, stretching that right heel, lift and squeeze your collarbones wide and squeeze your shoulder blades tight. Keep your neck long. Take a nice deep breath as you push into that right heel. And then set your right knee back and then extend your left leg out. Now, ball of foot and then push into your left heel. Make your back as straight and long as you can. Tone your belly button tight. And release. Okay, come up to seated position. And this is where I really like to sit on the edge of a blanket. I'll show you from the side. For those of you that might be new, to sit just on the very edge of the blanket or the edge of a block. It really helps to elevate your tailbone so that you can sit up a little bit taller. wherever you choose to sit, it can be in cross-legged or legs straight out or whatever feels good in your body today. Find that seated position and then sit up tall, and we'll do some cat-cows from here. Hands on the knees. Inhale, rise up with your heart. Exhale, tuck back. I like to come all the way back onto my tailbone and really get some range of motion. Lift up with your heart. Pull your shoulders down and back. And then exhale, round. What feels good in your body today? Lift up, pull your heart up, and then exhale back. And then sit up really tall. Nice and tall. Now we're going to take some eagle arms. So reach your arms straight out to the sides and then bring yourself into cactus first. So 90-degree elbows. And then draw your arms toward one another. Take your left arm, if you can, underneath your right and bring the backs of the hands together. Now I know this is not available for everyone. If not, just bring your hands here. This is an alternative. Or you can start to try to cross under, and any version of this that works. Hold the backs of your hands together, gently tug down on the shoulders. And then if you can, this is more challenging. While you're pulling your shoulders down, you lift your elbows up and you'll feel this really incredible work on the back of your upper shoulders and your upper back area. So we're going to try to do a cat-cow from here. So inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, round down, and only go as low as you feel comfortable. Inhale, lift up, lift up, lift up elbows. Rock back if you can a little bit, and then exhale down in front. And then come up, and then sweep your arms out to the side and bring them back together. This time, other side under. So you've got your right arm underneath your left. If you would like to change the legs, that's probably a good idea. We're there for a moment. Right arm under the left. And then hold that. Pull down on your shoulders. Lift up on your elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift up. Lift those elbows. Lift those elbows. Lift those elbows. Exhale, round. And if you can get one more in there, try one more. Lift and exhale down. Beautiful. Reach your arms as wide as you can. Shoulders are probably a little tired now. And then just relax. Relax. Place the hands on the knees. With your hands somewhere on your thighs, take your left shoulder down and then come up and then just kind of twist around and take your right shoulder down. And we'll do that a couple more times. Your body knows what you can do today. And I feel this way back in my hip when I get kind of lower and I start to kind of push myself into a bigger twist. Lower down and twist down. And the other side, one more time. Lower down and hold. And then bring yourself up. Oosh. Okay. Take your legs straight out in Dandasana. And we're going to lean forward. So pointing your toes, reach up, rise up, take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, forward fold. And you can stop anywhere you like, and you can use a block here as well. I think it's kind of neat sometimes to hang out on a block because I can work a different part of my back and my backs of my legs. So I use blocks all the time, even though a lot of the postures I do without them also. I just kind of go back and forth to just test out different ways that I can use them to my advantage. And let's just be honest, sometimes you just have to rest your forehead. Sometimes you just need to take a break. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And then exhale, rise up from that forward fold and bring yourself down onto your back. We're going to take knees into the chest, roll them around, or just move side to side. You can take big circles or Just rock side to side or back and forth, to and fro, whatever feels good in your body today. And then when you have finished a little bit of movement with those knees, then pull them in. Tuck your chin and kind of open up the vertebrae of the cervical spine there. Take a nice deep breath in. Just notice what you're feeling in your body. See how it feels. Put the feet on the ground and we'll plant the palms down and take a nice bridge here. So push into your heels, lift your hips, flatten your neck, tuck your chin, and then we'll come right back down. We'll do 2 more rolling bridges so we don't have to hold it up there for very long. Inhale, lift up, up, up. You're really strengthening your hamstrings and your gluteal muscles here, and then bring it back down. Keep going. 1 more. Lift up, push deeply into your heels, lift as high as you can go, flatten your neck, and then bring it back down. Beautiful. See if you can take a Baddha Konasana with the bottoms of the feet together and the knees wide, arms up into cactus, palms up. If this really hurts your thighs, you can put a block underneath your leg to support it so that there's not such a drastic stretch. Again, blocks are the way to go. They're really beneficial to improve your practice and reduce suffering. Take a nice deep breath here. Let your body relax, rejuvenate, restore. Those warrior postures are really, really powerful. They're powerful to learn in that it's not easy. And then when you master one little bit and then another little bit, it becomes powerful. Gently rise up with those knees. And take your hips, lift your hips up gently and set them over to the right a little bit, and then let your knees go over to the left, and then look to your right and send your right arm out from your right shoulder. Maybe put your left hand on your belly and look at your right thumb, and then close down your eyes if you like. In yoga, the purpose is to reduce suffering and improve life mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. It's not just about moving your body, it's about keeping your brain fit, like I was saying earlier, your emotions in check. So we use the mat as kind of a metaphor for life. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale. Gently bring your knees up and put your hips right back in the middle first. Reframe anything if you need to, and then lift the hips up and take them over to your left and lower the knees both to the right. And then gently look over to your left, extending left arm. Maybe the right hand reaches the belly. Look way left if you can. Close down the eyes. And let's soften between the eyebrows. And focus on your breaths, everyone, every inhale. And every exhale, see if you can melt more deeply into the floor. Relax, let go, release. Soften your jaw. One more breath. And then gently bring your knees back up and put your hips back in the middle first, drawing the knees into the chest. So we're ready for our Shavasana. If you need to put socks on or put your sweatshirt on or cover up with a blanket, that's the time to do it. And then you can start by feet wide, knocking knees together in a fallen bridge, if that is comfortable for your Shavasana. Or extend your legs and arms to whatever position feels good for you. And just breathe. Softening your jaw again, maybe even parting your teeth and sliding your jaw gently left to right. Truly letting your jaw relax. Nice deep breath in and an audible exhale always helps. Soften between your eyebrows. Let your eyes be really heavy back in the sockets. Let's take 3 more deep breaths here. One more. Deep breath in, sigh it out. And let's draw one knee into the chest and then the other, and wiggle your ankles and toes around, and wrists and fingers. And then bring yourself over to your side into that fetal position. Using your bottom arm as your pillow, and drawing the knees up into the chest, taking that beautiful embryonic position, restorative, birthing the rest of our day after our yoga practice. And when you're ready, bring yourself up to seated. Sitting in Sukhasana, which is Sanskrit for easy seat. And for some people, sitting is not easy. And I understand that. I know our joints and muscles and tendons and ligaments and fascia can sometimes make it uncomfortable to sit. So sit in a chair or keep your legs long or stay on your back if you like. Wherever you are, reach up, rise up, take a deep, delicious breath in and an exhale that cleanses everything out, and bring your hands to your heart. Let's bow our heads. Thank you so much for joining today. I wish I could see you, but I can feel you, and I know you'll have a beautiful day taking your yoga off your mat into the world and keeping yourself really strong emotionally, spiritually, and full of love, living your best life, helping others if you can. Help yourself if you need to. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.